all of these animation clips changed the way I design my characters forever. Because everyone tells you to focus on shape and silhouette, and that's great, but it's not enough if you want to go from a turnaround to a character that feels alive. A lot of artists forget about this next step, and it's a mistake that I want you to avoid. Now, animation pros, they get this right every time. But when looking for character design tutorials, these steps are hardly mentioned, and you are looking at it. Can you tell what it is? Because once you understand it, it will change the way you develop your characters forever. And as you know, because even though I've been doing this for years, I totally forgot about this. Now, I'm going to say a sentence and I'm going to guess how you're going to finish it. In order to explore a character's emotions, you have to draw the character making different expressions, right? Well, it can't hurt. And I've done it myself in a previous video. But what if you have a character that doesn't smile? Or one that doesn't get angry? How do you explore your character then? Well, before I tell you the secrets that are hidden on those pencil tests, let me tell you that the first thing that you should ask yourself is this simple question. What is my character's story? It can be both the backstory or the story that you want to tell with that character. Because in the story that you want to tell, there might be other expressions like pain or panic that are more uncommon that might come into play in your story. And this also might help you while developing your story, because if you find that there are not a lot of emotions that your character is going to go through in their story, you might want to work on your story a little bit more. But still, the story is just a first step. But now that you have the basic expressions of your character down, you might start feeling that you need a little bit more. But not just emotions, but actions. This is how you will overcome this challenge and bring your characters to life. Let's go back to the pencil tests. Do you see what they all have in common? They are all interacting with props. So ask yourself, what item could you give your character to get the most out of them? Accordions, toys, cards, other people, a magic star. They are all valid. No one acts in a vacuum, and neither does your character. I mean, you're using a device to watch this right now. Is that not a prop? Does everyone sit the same way while looking at their phone? And I need to clarify this, and I'm looking at you. No cool swords and no cool weapons whatsoever. And if you are thinking of giving your character a cool sword, you have to pay the punishing fee of giving a like and subscribing to this channel. It needs to be something a little bit more personal. How they eat, how they carry something heavy, how they carry something fragile, how they enter a room. Still, coming up with a prop might be a little bit hard. I've been there. But what if you still can't come up with a prop that fits your story and your character? See, when I was a teenager, I went to animation classes after school, and there was this guy that was just fantastic. Everyone wanted to draw and animate like he did. And one day he was looking at my drawings and told me that when he was creating a character, he would give this character a ball and see what happened. A ball is the simplest thing you can draw. Even I can draw a ball. And if you think about it, it can mean a lot of things. Not every dog reacts the same way to a ball. Not every kid reacts the same way to a ball either. Do you have a medieval warrior that has been fighting an endless war against demons that have taken over his kingdom? Does the ball give him a break from thinking about the war all the time? Does it remind him of what he's fighting for? Or does it remind him of everything he lost? So give your character a ball, any ball, to any character. Still, you might be asking, is there any way to explore a character that doesn't involve a prop? Yes, there is. I mean, look at these other pencil tests. Especially this particular Jane pencil test that I just got distracted and I had to watch Tarzan all over again because look at this. I like it so much. Just like I hope that you like this video. Give it a like if you do. But dialogue, that's what I'm getting at. Dialogue. If you have a story, try to come up with a phrase or a story that your character might tell, and try to find the main beats and emotions they express when they're saying these lines. Back to the Jane video, she's telling a story about how she was chased by baboons and rescued by Tarzan. But since we already covered that your character should have a story, what are the faces that your character is making when telling this story? The posing, the body language, the faces, all of the expressions, that is what you have to explore. And dialogue doesn't just happen by itself. Have your character interact with someone else. What does that dynamic look like? Still, you won't be able to get your character's body language correctly unless you know exactly how the torso moves. Lucky you, because I made a video about that, and you can watch it right here.